Hello and welcome. My name is Hermie Abraham and I'm an employment lawyer with Advocation. Advocation is an employment law firm in Ontario that helps employers and employees achieve amazing outcomes when faced with workplace obstacles and opportunities. And I'm taping another video in my Ask Hermie video series where I answer some of your burning employment law questions. And this is a question I get often from either my employer clients who are looking to sever and end their working relationship with an employee, or with employees who have lost their jobs, who have severance packages, and they want to know if their severance package is okay. And the question is, what should be included in a severance package? And that's a very hard question to answer because severance packages are as unique as the people who are losing their jobs. A severance package is meant to address a period of unemployment, and so the period of unemployment is going to be very different for many people. But there are some fundamental things that should be included in a severance package, as well as some things that I consider extras that can be either negotiated or should be included. So we'll discuss all of those today. So the first things that must be included in a severance package is providing an employee notice of termination. Now, I'm not going to get into notice of termination here because I've spoken about it in my previous videos and I have blogged about it. So what I will do is I'll link some blog posts so you can understand what notice of termination is. But essentially what we want to make sure is that the employee is provided with their salary for the period of notice for which they have been given. And that salary can be provided as either a lump sum, through a salary continuance where the employee receives their salary but does not have to actively work, or a working notice period. So the notice period should include some kind of salary payments to the employee. The second thing that the severance package should include, in addition to the salary payments through the notice period, are benefits through the notice period. So whatever benefits the employee would receive, health, dental, vision care, any of the benefits, even retirement savings plans, depending on the terms of those plans, during the notice period, the employee should continue to receive those particular benefits. And the last thing is, if the employee has some kind of allowance, like a car allowance, oftentimes those are also included in a severance package. So the severance package is meant to keep the employee whole and not necessarily impact their financial situation through the length of the notice period that the employer is providing. So that's the first thing, that these are the first group that must be included in a severance package. The next is a number of things which, again, like I said, can be negotiated or they can be included outright as part of a severance package. The first is a job confirmation letter. Now, these days, you don't find a lot of employers providing reference letters, but they do provide some job confirmation letters. Now, I always encourage my clients to negotiate that letter so it is a bit more valuable to you, and it's not just confirming your position, your years of service, but is a little bit more robust to help you in your job search moving forward. The second thing that would be part of a negotiated or a value add in a severance package is outplacement counseling or job search assistance through some kind of career counseling. And these are organizations such as Felix Global, Knightsbridge. There's a number of them, and they help support employees putting their resumes together, starting their job search tactics, anything that will help them to be able to land their next opportunity. And oftentimes employers will include that in a severance package. Another thing that you might find is the continuation of some professional memberships or dues. So for example, if somebody is a member of a professional society like a Human Resources Professional Association, you might find that the employer will provide the person their HRPA dues for the period of time which the notice period covers, or even provide them with their dues for the year if it's early in the year or early in the membership year, so the person can still have access to that community and be able to job search within their network. And some other things that you might find, and these are some things that are typically negotiated, are education credits. So if you're in a situation, or if the employee's in a situation where they need to do some retraining or need to step up and get another designation, you might find the employer will provide the employee with education training credits or some kind of training to be able to help them land their last opportunity. And finally, the last thing that I always negotiate are legal fees. Employees will spend money to be able to get a good severance package, and oftentimes that good severance package is also a benefit to the employer because they have somebody who can find a job sooner. So paying for the legal fees and having an employee who's fully informed is something that we'd obviously negotiate. So those are the main things in a severance package. Again, severance packages are as unique as a person who's lost their job. Typically for the clients we serve, we do tend to find that they are getting outplacement counseling, that they are getting payment of their memberships and dues, contributions to the legal fees, because typically these people have a lot riding on their lost job. They're professional employees, they have a significant salary, and they're also the main breadwinners in their family, and it's important for them to make sure that that transition is very smooth. So whatever you do, regardless of what severance package you've been offered, you should always go to a lawyer, have them review it, let them know if it meets your personal, financial, and professional goals moving forward so you can land your next opportunity. And if you're an employer who's looking to terminate an employee, definitely do get the advice and counsel of an employment lawyer who can help you terminate that particular employee with dignity in a way that meets their goals and your goals as the organization. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions, definitely please send them to Ask Hermie. We'd be more than happy to answer them. Until next time, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you later. Take care.